Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. This is take two because I got interrupted by a little cunt, my younger brother. And yeah, so I'm having to reshoot it. Already tasted it, already smelt it, and I know I say this, it always seems to happen when I'm on point with my reviews. It was going to be like a less than 5-minute review, and it was ruined. But anyway, so it's probably going to be like a 12-minute review now. So today we're going back over to the Prospect Brewery in Wigan, and we're looking at the Big John, which is a stout. A dark stout with smoky licorice flavour, a smell of toffee roasted coffee, and a satisfying bitter aftertaste. Award-winning ales handcrafted in Standish. Now, I did a review recently of another beer that they did, and I brought up a point like, I'm sure they were in Standish, because I think on some of the labels it just says award-winning beers from Wigan. But yeah, I've just noticed that. But anyway, 500ml bottle, clocking in at 4.8%. Here's what the beer looks like in a glass. Nice and dark, but not completely, well, it's nowhere near jet black, because when you hold it up to the light, it has that sort of like Coca-Cola look to it. Very nice ruby, ruby hues coming out of there as well, with like an offset of a nice brownness. What a wonderful word that is. And yeah, it's got that like slight Ribena cranberry juice look to it also. When I actually poured it, it had about 3 fingers worth of tan-coloured head, but that's subsided down nicely. So I think I will top it up a bit with the last of the stuff in the bottle. And look at that. How nice is that? So, looks good. Let's give it a sniff. Lovely chewy toffee malt character coming out. Big hints of like a treacle or dark molasses. Not really bright in its sweetness, but like that dense sweetness that you get. Very subtle, pale, smoky character. Whatever a pale, smoky character smells like. Lovely, like dandelion and burdock, licorice, aniseedy sort of vibe as well. Sort of reminds me of, not sure if they were available in America, and I'm sure they still produce them here in the UK. But Blackjack's, the little chocolate, the little aniseedy black, like, you know, you're gonna break your teeth almost, or just sticks to your teeth. And as you can see, you know, not exactly the most shining example of dental hygiene right now. Probably because I used to just eat shit like that all the time. It explains the chub as well. But, yeah, reminds me of those almost in the aroma. God, I used to miss like getting pitch black teeth and black tongue from having one of those. The funs of being a child. But, yeah, you do get that. It's like aniseedy look. What the hell is going on? Aniseedy character to it. It's like licoricey. Very well balanced. Rounded. Full-bodied on the aroma. And you get that sort of like dark berry, bramble sort of aroma. Forests of the fruit. Fruit of the forests sort of fruit characters. Should really start this video again because I've just made a massive tits up of it, but I'm not going to. That's lovely. That is a real surprise, because I sometimes have trouble with like real ale stouts under like 5 or 6% because they just seem to be too thin and lacking character and robustness. But this, for a 4.8% beer, it's got such a lovely body. Not too heavy, but it's got this lovely velvetiness to it. Nice smoothness. I mean this with a compliment because it's one of the beers that I always go to when I'm out drinking in a pub. It sort of reminds me of a more flavourful and less like bulky Guinness Extra Cold. There's just something so drinkable about that beer, and this is like that, but it's lost a bit of weight. And it's on steroids at the same time, if that makes sense. That's one of the best real ale stouts that I've had at under 5% ABV. It's got that rounded, bulky, kind of bulky body, but it's so drinkable, so sessionable. Big big hints of licorice on this, which I really, really like. You know what? This would be a great base recipe to develop and turn into an imperial strength one, and then barrel aging it in whatever barrels you can find. Not sure if Prospect do like an MP stout. I'll have to look into that, because if they do, going off the flavours on this and the character that it has, yeah, they could do some fantastic sort of beers in that direction. And a lot of the more paler beers seem, to me personally, just blend in with the crowd. But this really does stand out. It's a cracking beer. Look at that lacing. That head is just rested really, really nicely. That's a lovely beer. Can't pick out too many faults with this one. Yeah, that's lovely. I'm happy to give that one a 9 out of 10. It's just, there's just something there. And it's probably because I've put into my head, oh, an imperial version of this would be amazing. I don't know what it is, but there's just something there that's just ever so slightly stopping it from being a 10 out of 10 beer. But it's absolutely fantastic. It really, really is. And if you ever get the opportunity to try it, I mean, I'd love to try this on tap or cask or keg or however they decide to serve it. A nitro version of this. Yeah, there's so much they could do with Big John. And I'd like to see an even bigger John. That just sounds wrong and has so many horrible images in my head. But yeah, that's fantastic beer. 9 out of 10. If you see it, give it a go. If you've tried it, let me know. No, I'm not trying to come up with a fancy ending. But yeah, if you have tried it, give your thoughts, opinions. If you've tried anything else from the brewery, then, you know, any recommendations or beers to look out for, duly respected. That's terrible England. And yeah, check out the Prospect Brewery playlist, because I've got a few of their beers now. Check out Prospect Brewery if any of my friends or fellow YouTubers have reviewed it. Their links are down below. Check out my stout playlist as well for more examples of one of the best styles out there. And more importantly, I hope you'll join me next time for another beer review. And yeah, it wasn't less than 5 minutes, but at least it's not past 10. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and I shall hopefully see you all later. See you later, Cocker.